Hi everyone and welcome back to our Crybaby Whims challenge. Flora and Rosalie are spending some more time talking about their feelings about the entire situation that they're in, all the arguments that are happening recently. They're really trying to prioritize fixing their relationship in the healthiest way possible. And today is Harvestfest, so they're both just at home and having a lot of time to do this, which is absolutely wonderful. So we'll have them talk for a little bit, and while they are talking and Rosalie is feeling quite confident, she feels like this is probably the right time to mention to Flora that she is starting to date someone. She doesn't have like a girlfriend or anything, but she will ask Flora about Chastity, because Flora and Chastity did actually meet when Chastity did come over for that sleepover before I think the first ever prom about a week ago, I guess. She probably didn't think much of her, but Rosalie is gonna be like, hey, remember that girl that was here? Well, we're kind of going out, and this was the reason why I was late and broke my curfew, so at least now you know what's happening. So hopefully Flora's gonna take it well and it's not gonna be causing issues, because romance is a bit of a touchy subject in this household because of Flora and all of her past experiences. So I'm just really hoping that she won't be like freaking out, but she is also giving Rosalie some tips about like single and loving it, so that's like really bad timing there. But Rosalie finds it interesting, so she doesn't mind. But still, I really hope that Flora will not mind and won't really freak out that Rosalie is finally admitting that she has technically a bit of a partner. They're not like official yet, but she is planning on doing that really soon at prom. So let's see, what is she going to say about Chastity? She likes her, she doesn't mind the idea, she thinks that Chastity is nice. And you know what, Rosalie, why don't you invite her over for dinner? It is Harvestfest, we're throwing a bit of a gathering, so why don't we actually invite her? So that's really a nice way of Flora accepting this potential relationship. So let's plan an actual social event and invite everyone, including Chastity. So the hosts are obviously both of them, and the guests will have, well, I did just say Chastity. Of course, Harmony is going to be coming over for Harvestfest, and we don't really have that much family left, really. We just have Maple and Rodney, who I actually have no idea who Rodney is. I feel so bad because he seems quite close with Flora. I actually don't know who Rodney is. I feel like he is Lewis's son that he had with his second wife, and these two just kind of somehow stayed in touch, but I genuinely don't know who he is. I never even bothered to give him a makeover, but I know he's family. And Flora is also kind of insisting, well, Rosalie, why don't you invite your lovely friend Elliot over? I would really like to see him. So okay, we'll invite Elliot over for a bit. So everyone should be arriving soon. Oh, and they both changed into their party outfits. They're looking so beautiful. The cottage is also looking really cute, all decorated for Harvestfest. The food is ready, so I'll just have Flora invite everyone to the meal real quick so we can eat first and then hang out with everyone. So hopefully everyone's gonna be grabbing some food, and then we can say hi to everyone and kind of like talk up maybe Flora to like Chastity, to have those two talking to get to know each other a little bit better. Oh, I can't actually talk to them up, that's annoying. Well, we can still ask like the impressions and everything. I mean, it's not like these two are like super serious or anything, so it's not like Flora is meeting her granddaughter's partner, but it's kind of getting to that point, so I guess that these two should be getting to know each other a little bit better. And I mean, Rosalie can also say hi to Chastity. We're not gonna be doing any flirting in front of Flora because I feel like she will be feeling like a little bit icked out by that, so we could just be like doing like a little deep conversation, just ask her how she's doing and all of that, because I feel like she definitely missed Chastity, especially after their wonderful date that they had. Ask Elliot about his love life, what's going on with him now that he knows about the two of you. What's happening with him? Does he need any help with any of that? Because I'm sure that Rosalie wouldn't mind being a little matchmaker. I think that she would find that to be so fun. I mean, she did actually bring together Kai and Lola. Everyone's chatting and having a nice time. I absolutely love that. But Flora, I do want to have you involved in the conversation. Thank Chastity for coming there. You should be getting to know her a little bit better, so maybe just try to like discuss her interests and everything, see what her intentions are with your granddaughter. I mean, it's not as intense as that, but Rosalie is still like sitting here to make sure that no weirdness and awkwardness goes on and that Flora doesn't bother Chastity too much. So okay, fair enough. But I think that Chastity is just having a nice time here as well, so it's not really anything intense, nothing really official. And while we are all chatting here together, we should be expressing some thankfulness, since that is kind of the point of this holiday. So be thankful to Rosalie and especially to Harmony after everything. I'll do the same from Rosalie's point of view. So she's going to be thankful to Chastity, but also, of course, to Flora and Harmony at the very least. Oh, I think that Elliot is getting a bit overwhelmed. He's giving himself a pep talk in the bathroom. Okay, he came over to sit next to us, and of course that Flora would be just so excited to see him. So she's giving him all sorts of like lessons on life and advice and just being super nice and friendly and desperately trying to be helpful. Kind of like speed running all the things that she never really managed to do with Ezra because he was gone too soon. Oh, but everyone is kind of starting to go home. I guess that the dinner party did end, and Rosalie looks so excited. I feel like she's just so happy that everything went well here with Chastity, and she's like, oh my gosh, everything went so well. I think that I am really ready to ask Chastity to be my girlfriend. Flora is accepting that as well, so that's really exciting. And oh, well, Elliot is still here. He's the last one who stayed. We can give him a little hug before he goes. And also finally, oh, I think that he is going. I was gonna make him her best friend finally, but okay, he's going home. So we still just have these two, and they can do a bit more chatting. She can confess to Flora again that she's been, you know, daydreaming about Chastity, and that she is starting to feel really like serious about her, as serious as she can be as a teenager. And of course that Flora is concerned for her granddaughter, but she can't really just tell her to like not do anything about it. So she'll do her best to just support her through it and try to give her as much advice as possible, and maybe just give her like a lesson on love. And I really hope that Rosalie, oh, I was gonna say that she appreciates the advice, but it is kind of stale. She heard it a million times from Flora already, and she's just feeling so confident that she just doesn't really want to hear it right now. It doesn't matter, of course, that everything's gonna be okay, but let's not have them like start arguing or whatever. Things are good. She's just really happy that everything went really well today, and we should just leave it on that. So let's just end the conversation there. Maybe just have Rosalie clean up a little bit, be a nice granddaughter, and have everything be nice and clean so Flora doesn't have to deal with it, because she is getting like really old and quite tired at this point. So I think I'll just like let her go to sleep. Actually, I did realize that she didn't finish her homework, so we should definitely do that. She should not be neglecting her schoolwork even for a day. So you just do your homework. But she's just feeling so confident and happy that everything went well today. Maybe she should also try to text Chastity and just let her know that things are just so good right now, and that it was a really good idea for her to come over today. Oh, did that message not go well? Why is she looking so upset? Oh no, she's having a mood swing, but she's thinking about Chastity, so maybe that's gonna help. See, she's just so flirty now, but also just feeling just so tense. I think that she's maybe a bit overwhelmed by all of these feelings, despite them being positive. Well, I'll just send her go to sleep then. Hopefully she'll feel a little bit better tomorrow when she's at school and she sees Chastity again. I'm sure that that's gonna make her feel a lot better. Oh my god, Aspen's spirit is fading away. I'm so sad to see that. I mean, of course that will just let her go, but it kind of breaks my heart as well. Oh my god. Flora woke up first, so let's just have her go take care of everything like usual. So let's see how the animals are doing. Everyone, oh my gosh, something just got struck by lightning, but everyone besides the horse is inside because they don't want to be dealing with this thunderstorm. Fair enough. The garden is looking kind of okay though, so that's good. And Rosalie, I think it's time for you to kind of get up and start getting ready for your day. So let's maybe just apply some facial cleanser, brush your teeth, and do all of that stuff to get ready for school. Oh, and she's still having this mood swing. How long? 3 hours. I really don't want to send her to school while she's so upset, so I'm just gonna have her try to calm down there. She's feeling so much better now, so hopefully it's just gonna stay that way until she goes to school. Oh, but it is time for school, so let's go and see Chastity. I mean, let's not make that a priority, but you know what I mean. We are once again starting off in the school gym, and Lola is actually here already, maybe trying to work off all of that baby weight, but I mean, she's looking absolutely amazing for someone who literally just gave birth. Maybe she's working through some of her frustrations because she is losing all of her friends because of the baby situation, which is making me feel quite sad. Maybe we should talking to her a little bit more, but I don't want to distract her while she's exercising. Maybe we can chat with her during lunch or something. So we finished our exercising for today. Let's see where everyone is. Some people are in the cafeteria, not really that many of them. Let's see. Oh, Chastity's actually right here, so maybe we should go here and just see how she's doing. We do want to do something romantic, but maybe not right in front of the teacher because that's a little awkward. Oh, and Zig, we actually haven't like talked to you at all. How are you doing? Do you want to have like a little chat? You're studying for the exam? Okay, that's fun. Let's just see how you're doing because we don't want to distract Chastity because we want her to do well. So we might as well distract you then and just have a little chat. Oh, but of course she does have to sit close to Chastity. That's so funny. I did say yesterday for Harvestfest for some reason that she enjoys being a bit of a matchmaker, doesn't she? So maybe we could do that for Zig. Why not? Let's try to maybe hook him up with someone. Just like, hey, you know that I'm with Chastity now and I put Lola and Kai together. Why don't you go and try to be with, oh, I actually don't know who because I'm just like doing this for like no reason because Rosalie would find this kind of fun. Well, we don't want to be pairing you up with Kirsten because she is trouble and Allison is just straight up dangerous. So why don't you go for Annie? Why not? Annie is a sweet girl. We don't really know much about her, but I have a feeling that Annie has a crush on you. Maybe just go and ask. Look at Rosalie trying to be a little Cupid. I don't know if this is really gonna work, but let's give it a go anyway. It's awkward. I don't think it's really working because she's just doing this like for absolutely no reason out of nowhere. But maybe Zig's gonna appreciate it. You never know. Is he gonna say yes to this? Oh, he'll actually go because he kind of wants to give it a go. Okay, but let's go to class first and then we'll see how all of that goes, I guess, for lunch. So we are matchmaking yet again. Hopefully it's not going to result in another baby. But oh, we have to take an exam. Oh, and she's sitting next to Chastity. Do not let her cheat on the exam just because you're dating her. She's feeling very confident though, so hopefully that's going to help her to do better. She needs to be friendly to a student. Well, let's do that with Chastity then. Gosh, no. Let's just ask her how she did on the exam. Do a bit of gossip. Tell her that you kind of tried to put Zig and Annie together. Oh my gosh. Annie's pregnant already. I can't believe it. This is probably not gonna go well then because she's pregnant with someone. Who is it? Excuse me? This is real bad and real gross. This is Harmony's husband, who she's kind of low-key forced to be married with. That's a whole different story. That dude is like so much older than her. I don't know how to react to this and I don't know what to do about it, but it is absolutely wrong on all levels. We need to talk to Harmony about this because what? I feel like we're gonna have to talk to Annie about this because how did she get herself involved in this situation? These two are still just chatting here and oh, are you feeling embarrassed because you failed your exam? Well, you didn't yet, but you feel like you could. Well, that kind of sucks. I mean, I guess that Rosalie didn't help her cheat then, but you could just tell her that, oh, I'm sure that you did well. Maybe we can try to do something after school to celebrate. So I'll think of something fun. I promise it's gonna be great, and I'm sure that Chastity is like real happy to hear that. I feel like she's really excited to go and just kind of have fun and relax after the exams. But let's go to the lunch area, maybe find Annie and see what the situation is because I am like a little concerned. Yeah, she's even showing off the bump and everything. Oh wow, I mean she doesn't seem upset. Is she even like trying to maybe follow what Lola did? I mean it definitely didn't give Lola any popularity points, so I don't really know what you're doing, Annie. Okay, she doesn't seem upset. If anything, she's very happy. So that just still leaves us with these two at lunch, and Rosalie is kind of thinking about where she could be taking Chastity, somewhere beautiful and romantic, and she's feeling like, oh, she would really love to go to a beautiful old library with her partner. It would just be so amazing and romantic, and she's kind of letting Chastity know, just like little hints, like, hey, I think I just came up with something absolutely amazing and I think that you will love it. It's gonna be so beautiful, but I'll let you know later. And Chastity's like, yeah, I can't wait to go and have fun. But we'll tell her a bit later because lunch is about to end and we have to take some more exams. Oh, she's giving her a rose. That's so sweet. I think that she is like prepping her for this beautiful romantic date. But we do have to take our second exam today. And where is she gonna sit this time? Who is she sitting next to? Again, at her usual spot at the front row. And oh, she's sitting next to Angelique. Right, we haven't really talked to her that much, so we probably should. But right now she's busy taking this exam and of course thinking about this beautiful date that she figured out where she wants to take Chastity, and she has always been desperate when she found a partner to share her interests with them. And we know that she absolutely loves books and she would love libraries and museums and all of that stuff, and sharing that with her partner, I think that she would absolutely adore that, and it would just feel feels so romantic. Oh my god, take the exam, what are you doing? But in her mind, that is an absolute idea of romance. Oh, she went to sit next to Chastity. So I think that she's just so excited about this date and she just can't wait to finally go. Ooh, a difficult problem. Copperdale is surrounded by a lake named after a rich and vibrant gemstone. This question asks you to name the rock formations relating to various locations and to list the mineral properties of such stone formations. Well, you will definitely rely on logic because Rosalie is just that type of sim that would rely on logic, and it is a question of like either you know it or you don't know it. I don't think that winging it would really help you here. She got a large skill-based exam boost. Oh, she did well in her exams, and the prom reminder is coming, so let's go chat with Chastity. She's immediately doing that, but let's tell Chastity that it's finally time for your date, so let's tell her where you want to be taking her. So she's also excited, telling her that she wants to take her to this beautiful library, and it's just going to be so romantic, and it's something that she dreamed about. They can sit together, read together, maybe do a bit of homework. So let's see what does Chastity think of the idea. And oh, she's looking a little bit upset. She's like, a library? You were thinking about going out somewhere the entire day and you thought of a library? That's so boring. We literally just did exams. I wanted to go out somewhere and have fun. I don't want to go to a stinky, stupid library. And Rosalie's kind of upset. Like, what do you mean a stupid library? It's amazing. I don't want to go out and only do mindless activities with you. And Chastity is just bored by the topic. She's like, a library? Are you serious, Rosalie? A library? That's just so boring. And what do you mean mindless activity? Do you see me as mindless? I'm literally doing my homework right now after the exams. Are you serious right now? She didn't mean it that way. Chastity's just being a bit dramatic. Let's just leave it because this conversation is like going nowhere. It's just kind of stupid. She just wanted to do something romantic, and if Chastity's not appreciating it, fine. Let's not go anywhere today. I guess that we don't have to go on a date every day. Oh, and she arrived to a thunderstorm at home. I guess it's perfectly matching her mood right now. And they don't have any bad sentiments or anything, but I feel like Rosalie's comment about not wanting to do only mindless activities with Chastity did maybe rub her the wrong way, because calling things that Chastity enjoys mindless was maybe a bit much. So I think that Rosalie was kind of out of line here. So after she finishes her food, I think I will have her maybe try to chat with Chastity and also text Annie just to double check if she's like really okay, because that situation is just strange to say the least. And then we kind of have to chat with Harmony because she does need to know about this, absolutely. Because like, see, I'm not mistaken, I don't think I am. That'll be this guy getting involved with a really young girl. So yeah, we need to be sorting that out. But right now Rosalie also has a lot on her mind as well, because she's feeling good, but she's also feeling a little bit disappointed that this beautiful date that she planned wasn't really appreciated by Chastity. So maybe she did also act out a little bit because it wasn't really the reaction that she was expecting. So you kind of need to call and maybe just apologize a little bit and say that it's just not really what you were expecting. You were looking forward to it all day, and hearing Chastity call it stupid and boring was a bit hurtful. So she also said something kind of hurtful, not really on purpose, but the conversation just didn't really flow well, that's all. But okay, we're texting Annie and then we'll call Harmony to tell her what her husband did, because she does need to know. Oh my gosh, Lola is inviting Rosalie to hang out at her house. I feel like we should, because didn't I say last time that we'll visit once her baby is like a little bit older, and that would be kind of now. I didn't really plan on going anywhere. If anything, I wanted Rosalie to do her homework and then focus on practicing a bit of writing, because we're still doing that for uni to prepare. But I feel like this is kind of too perfect not to go. We want to at least drop by for like a couple of minutes just to see how they're living and if they're doing okay. So let's go. Oh, here she is bringing her daughter. Oh my god, so cute. Oh no, wait, they're actually matching. Their little sweaters are matching with the flowers. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Oh, I love this. I mean, Rosalie's not really that good with children, I guess. She just doesn't really know what to do. So they're both looking a little confused, but let's maybe just go inside then and see their house. Oh, their house house is actually like so nice, and Lola does have everything set up for the baby, so I guess that she was a little bit more prepared than I thought. So that's a relief to see, at least. So it looks like she does have everything sorted out. It looks like she's living here alone though, which is a little strange for a teenager, but it is what it is. Maybe while we're here, we could try to do homework together so we can help Lola with her homework, and maybe try to like put the baby to sleep or something. No, Rosalie's just gonna put the baby on the floor. Okay, I mean, she doesn't know anything about children, so I can't really blame her much, can I? So the baby can just like chill there while they're doing homework. Okay, fair enough. Lola doesn't seem to mind. So these two can just do a bit of homework together, and we can just ask her how she's doing after everything, and if she's okay in school. Does she have like trouble with like friends? Is everyone actually really excluding her, or is it just looking like it? So let's just have like a deep conversation, see how Lola's doing just in general. I think that she is doing okay. She's happy, so maybe she's totally okay with being like cast out from the friends because she's happy with her child, and if other people don't really want to accept it, it is what it is. She loves her baby, and that's the most important thing. But let's maybe also try to ask a bit of advice from Lola and ask about Chastity, and maybe see what does Chastity like doing that Rosalie would like as well, because they are having some trouble, it looks like, because they have really different interests. So does she know? And she's like, I don't really know. I guess that anything that's like just fun and casual and simple, which definitely isn't a library date. So Rosalie kind of has to think about things a little bit more. She's feeling a little bit bitter, a little bit bored, because still that date failed and she was really looking forward to it, and she thought that her day would then be absolutely amazing. So she is a little bit underwhelmed, but she's still kind of happy to be still spending it with a friend and seeing that Lola is actually doing pretty well. I think that we might actually have to go soon though, because we don't want to accidentally break curfew. So yeah, it is getting a little bit late. Lola does have a baby to take care of who's currently sleeping on the floor because Rosalie left her there. So let's just leave her to do that, and we should go home. She still needs to finish her homework, so I'll have her do that at home, and maybe also before bed she could still send Chastity a little text just to tell her that she's thinking about her and that their little disagreement today didn't really mean anything, no hard feelings or anything, hopefully on Chastity's side as well. Oh my gosh, Harmony just came over randomly. Right, she has a key, so I guess that she just came over to like help Rosalie with her homework or something. Okay, that's quite funny. But we could actually be asking some advice to Oh, right. We actually kind of have to ask you to like please leave your husband and like put him in prison or something, because that's like not normal. Right, maybe she came over to chat about that. So after we finish homework, let's chat with Harmony. Not for very long though, because she needs to sleep, but we do need to be discussing that situation. So let's just give her a hug, try to encourage her, relax her a little bit, and then just jump straight to it. I don't think that she's really going to agree, because it's more complicated than that. Yeah, she's just not going to be able to do that. Not because she's in love, but just because it's not that simple. So unfortunately, it didn't really work. It's just making things really awkward, because Harmony is just feeling so awful about what her husband did, but she can't really do much about it. Oh, and she's going to yell at Flora. Are you yelling at her because you really want Rosalie to stay away from the situation? Well, okay, Flora's yelling back, but let's try to do like a little awkward hug to hug it out. But while those two are trying to talk through it, this one just went to sleep because today is a really big day ahead of her. It is a prom, and it is actually her final prom. I just realized, because next Friday after the exams is her birthday, so she actually won't really make it to this prom later, which doesn't really matter because it's New Year's anyway. So I feel like that's a more fun birthday party than just having prom. So I don't mind it too much, but that means that this prom today is like really important because it's her final one. So she definitely wants it to be perfect, and she needs to be really well rested for it. Oh no, it's the early morning and one of our chickens is dying. Oh no, I feel like most of our chickens will die because they're all like really old, and both of them are sleeping through this, so they're not seeing it. Oh no. Lily seems quite upset in the background though. Like for real, this animation has no business being this sad. Like look at that. Oh my gosh. Okay, goodbye Buttercup. Well, I do have to wake at least Flora up, and Rosalie can sleep in today because she does need to be getting all ready for prom and whatnot. So we'll just have Flora wake up and do the morning chores and maybe see that one of her chickens is missing. Oh, it's actually quite a few at this point, right? Oh, I got a bit carried away with Flora's chores. I do need to wake up Rosalie. It's already 10 a.m. So let's have you get ready for your big day. She's thinking about Chastity. Oh, she wants to ask her out. Okay, that's good then. So no hard feelings about yesterday whatsoever. That's good. Oh no, another one of the chickens is dying. I feel like this will be happening all day today because they're pretty much all the same age. But I'm having Rosalie practice some writing because I said I would do that yesterday and then we went to visit Lola instead. So I'm gonna have her practice writing because she wants to get her skill quite a bit up. I do want her writing to be kind of pretty decent. We still have another week to skill it up as much as possible to get into university, but she's working on that super hard. So she'll probably be doing that pretty much until prom today, unless Chastity asks her out, because today I'm pretty sure is also the romance festival. I don't really know if I want to go, but if Chastity asks, I'll think about it. But right now we're focusing on writing. We know that her grades are really good, so she most likely will get into her desired uni, but still she wants to make super sure, so she'll just be doing a lot of writing today. Oh, Zik is inviting her over to get together before prom. I kind of want to, but I also don't really want to, and I feel kind of awkward around Zik now because we tried to hook him up with someone who was pregnant, so maybe I shouldn't. Let's just say no, or maybe we should do like a do-over and try to hook you up with someone who's like not with child. So no for now, but we'll see what we can do for you during prom, because Rosalie definitely doesn't want to take a failed romance thing, so she wants to make things good again. So maybe we should try again to find someone for Zik. It's time for prom. Let's go together. Everyone is here already, so let's just go immediately inside. Go give Chastity a little hug, ask her how she's doing. Oh, look at these two little lovebirds. They're obviously here together. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. And I feel like Chastity is doing okay. She's not too mad. If anything, they gained pretty much most of their like little romance and everything back, so they're doing kind of okay. We have to go vote for prom royalty, and I think I'll do the same thing I did I think last time, vote for Lola and Kai, especially now because I mean Lola did express that she's quite happy and she doesn't mind if her classmates are not being nice to her, but we just want to give her this like little boost, so we'll vote for her and for Kai as well. And while she's on her way to vote, let me just see if Zik is anywhere here. Oh, you are. So let's see who we can be like hooking up with. Let me just take a little look. So who is oh, you're dancing with this guy. I think that you found yourself a partner already. Okay, well Rosalie is just voting and her job is kind of done with Zik, so we don't have to worry about that, but she does have to worry about dancing with someone. So let's immediately go and dance with your future girlfriend in a bit, because we did say that we will ask during prom, so we kind of have to make sure that everything is ready for the big question. So we have to keep Chastity in a great mood and have her have a lot of fun here, so we make sure that she says yes. So they're doing like a little dance together. They're being so cute with Victor cursing in the background. Are you regretting that you didn't make things work with Rosalie? Oh, Angelique and Victor are here as well. Oh, could you two be an interesting pairing? Maybe. I don't really see them together, but you never know. And Rosalie's feeling kind of confident, and now that she doesn't have to worry about Zik, she could try to do the same for these two and maybe just suggest like, oh, you two would make such a cute couple. Let's try to make that into a possibility. Victor seems like he's in a really bad mood though, so I don't really know. Oh, and the ceremony is starting. And Maple died just at the same time. Oh, Flora's gonna be sad. At least she managed to see her, but that sucks. But let's see who's gonna be winning the prom royalty. I will queue up just immediately after that to have Angelique try to ask Victor out again. It didn't really work, maybe because he's in a bad mood. We'll try again. But right now we need to see who's gonna be winning this. Are we gonna have our couple that we selected as winners, or is it gonna be someone else? Oh, it is Lola and Kai. Oh my gosh, I love that for them. But we are trying to hook up this one with Victor. She says that she'll try, and they are introducing each other. Oh my gosh, thanks for setting up. We're going out. What a happy prom. I feel like this just like everyone's just so euphoric. I feel like I want to do like a a passionate kiss in front of everyone with chastity, and then we can ask her to be our girlfriend. We do have to kind of hurry up because we will have actually curfew in a bit, so if anything, yeah, I do need to hurry up. Everyone's just so excited and happy. Oh my gosh, I love this prom. It's just so amazing. Really perfect for our final one. No, leave Elliot alone because we have to ask Chastity something really important. And let's see how that's gonna go. I think that they're going for the kiss first. Or no, she's asking her to be in a relationship first. And Lily's saying curfew is starting, but oh my gosh, look at them. They're actually officially in a relationship. Well, we do have to celebrate that with a little passionate kiss in front of oh my gosh, propose. No. But we do have to celebrate that at least with a kiss. So let's just do a normal kiss in front of everyone. So you just solidify your relationship in front of everyone. And this prom is just so amazing. Everyone is still so excited for these two, and these two are just so happy. This was such a good prom, but it did end and we are breaking curfew, so we have to go home. Oh, but the after party, I'm afraid we'll have to miss it because rules are rules. We don't want to break curfew again because Flora's just gonna be really disappointed. So I'm really sorry, but we have to miss out on the fun. But you go and have fun with Victor. We are back home after this amazing prom. She's feeling so good, but she is respecting her curfew, so she's back on time. But I'm just gonna send her to sleep because she had a really big eventful day, but I do want to look at some things. So she's just feeling like she did so well and that went so smoothly. She's also really excited because she sees herself as a bit of a love doctor because she brought together 2 couples so far. That's pretty huge. And she also has a new partner. So I think that that would be a really good place to end things. So if you want to see how her relationship with her new girlfriend is gonna go, you can click right here for the next episode. And if the next episode is not out yet, here is something to watch while you wait. See you there.